This is Okahandja United up against Nampol, the J.K.M Stadium. This is just a warm-up session before the game, field inspection and so forth. That's Okahandja United, the green, the Gardeners. That's how they are known. And this side is not other than the Citizens Nampol, Nampol FC, Commerce Nampol here. Actually also doing the same, warming up here at the stadium. The game kickoff will be at 3 p.m.
Okay, Michael, where are we and what are we doing here today?
Okay, we are witnessing the upcoming DEBMARINE Premiership. That is a match between top of the table team or one of the top of the teams. That is Nampol versus Okahandja.
Walk us through their history a bit in 2-3 games. And
you see, Nampol is a team that is challenging for the league, no question about it. It's a team that was promoted 2 seasons back. In their first season, they were challenging for the league, which is a bit strange. And even now, Okahandja is a team that has been in the league for many years now, but it's not a team that normally have ambitions of challenging for silverware. They are just there to survive in the division. So obviously, as you can see in the background there, they are doing some warm up ahead of the game that is starting at 3. I can also see the referees now. They are also going to do their warm up. Yeah, so we are waiting to see what we can expect from the two teams.
all right, there's a lot of developments in Namibian football. There's certain resignation of Ronnie and African Stars on the market again, looking for a highly qualified coach. I'm sure that they are not looking for an amateur coach. At least you should have a license and above to coach the Stars, because they have a promise of they are always going to CAF if they win the league or come second, which we all anticipate it can be possible for African Stars. If they don't win the league, at least second place they will get. What are the developments? Why a sudden resignation of Ronnie Kananelo?
It's an internal matter of which Ronnie himself also did not reveal the reason why he resigned, as well as African Stars. Probably African Stars are going to release a press statement to the reason why Ronnie left. But probably it looks like perhaps there is some internal matter. And it's a shocking actually, because we are looking about a guy that won the league and the cup, PSBet Cup, and he have put his team. The team is now in the semi-final of the Maris Cup, and the team is also in good position to win the league title. They are not far away from the first and second, or second with them, and they have a game in hand. So this is going to change the African Star season. Mark my word, everybody will be looking at African Stars way too now after the departure of Ronnie Kananelo. But some people are saying that he's linked to a team in South Africa or something like that, or Botswana. It's still not clear where he's going. Some reports are saying that Melvin Bakera might come back until end of the season. Yeah, so we are waiting for those development as they progresses.
It's a good development. Just walk us through the weather for a few minutes before we go back to our topic.
Sure. It's raining already. It started raining. Hopefully it's not going to affect the playing style of both teams, because playing in the rain, it's sometimes slippery. Any small contact can cause into a penalty. Yeah, so but it doesn't really look it's going to affect the game at all. But I can see have some heavy showers as well as of Katutura. Yeah, no, normally it rains from 5. I'm so surprised that it's starting to rain before 5. Yeah, but hopefully for us also, from the media side, obviously, it might. I hope it is not going to affect the podcast as well.
Yeah, hopefully, yes. Ronnie departure, leaving African Stars overnight. Different reports, but most of the reports are pointing to internal matters, which everyone knows. The chairman knows, Ronnie himself knows. But given Bakera goes back to Stars, what is your take on that?
Look, this is African Stars is the home of Bakera. That guy loves the club. He has done a marvelous job. think he has won the title before Ronin came.
Yes, he did.
Before the other guy from Ghana.
He was even the youngest. He also had a record of the youngest
Yeah.
coach to win it. Yes.
I think they will to give up because he does not have a capacity to get him. But that's an interesting position.
I think African stars even it's making headlines. Obviously, it should be big headlines. But they are different names. But when even when I was running a report in social media, the name Poppy Samaria.
If you look at in the history, is probably one of the guys that really developed African stars. Well, if we go back to 2007, I think he would have double as well.
Yes.
Yeah, so Bobby Samaria might be favorite for that position because he has the cafe. So he's going to be surprised after Bobby Samaria. But the question is, what is the relation of Bobby Samaria with the hierarchy of African stars? Remember when he also left? Something was actually not but he let him go. I don't know what really happened before. In the coming next in the coming months also.
Yeah, that's impressive. Maybe his playing style that people don't appreciate, or maybe his deadline. Maybe it's expecting of him like
It's just the competition,
yeah.
It's about one name they qualified coach with the A license. Position take nothing away from. I love him. He has a good characters. The question is how this works. Maybe it should short it makes sense. In the league. That's also
I also to talk to my uncle who's the African Stars chairman, but my messages were unanswered because I asked him, is he going to coach Kaman? And he is. And yeah, so it's one of the things that keep but also qualification against him. Some guys that are at the helm now to say African Stars. Yeah.
so no, it's something that people watch out for the coming week. So with the Maris also now also around Nigeria stars in the semi-final. And they not really
Against us, and but we thank God for the rain. Let's call it a game.
This is the Nampol versus Okahandja United coming up now to start the game. Could even agree for team photos, these guys?
When they are done, they keep things.
Yeah. It's raining here in Unam Stadium. It's a bit of a slight showers. Not that much, but enough to get you wet.
All right, Michael. It's halftime. 1-0 under the command of the officers to Okahandja United. What's your take on the first half?
Yeah, the first half it looks like both teams were trying to muscle out each other. You can see what Okahandja were trying to do to play fast balls. When they have the ball, they want to put them in the 18 area of Nampol, but then it didn't work. Probably they have to go for a plan B. That's probably to have enough bodies when the ball comes from the left or the right or from the midfield. You need enough body. You can see when the ball comes, it's like there's only one person tapping that ball, and it makes it so easier for the two centre back of Nampol to outmuscle the strike, as we have seen. That's why they didn't even create enough opportunities. You look at what Nampol did. They have big bodies up front when it comes to in swingers, whether from the right or the left or whatever corner. You have Salazar as a target man. You look at Tusha with more experience. He knows when to jump and when not to jump, and this is what happened to that goal. Because at the end of the day, again, it's a miscommunication between the goalkeeper and the two central defenders for Okahandja. This is why they got caught napping or schoolboy era, where you don't even know who to mark, where's the ball coming. Now, normally when the ball, before the ball even come, as a defender, you have to check your surrounding. It's very important before the ball comes. You need to check your surrounding. It was when you look at them, they were nothing there in the box. There's no leadership as well at Okahandja. So this is why they considered the goal. Now it's going to be very difficult for Okahandja to contain the pressure from Nampol, because as we talk about that before, that Nampol aim is to win the league title. Okahandja is to remain in the league. There's no ambition of say let's this season we are going for maybe to finish in the top 8 or in the top 4. So probably maybe things are going to change. Ru, the coach, probably is going to make some changes, maybe bring in some extra bodies, or maybe to change the formation as well. But he cannot say he's going to play with 3 at the back. That's going to be dangerous. He must keep the back 4 and maybe increase the numbers in the midfield, so that somebody in the midfield can double up to make have more numbers up front. So, but so far so good. The weather is very good. We had some bit of light showers. Yeah. So,
just given the fact that for you to contend for the league, you need pockets.
Yeah.
Don't you think Congo is holding his cards close to himself very tightly, because you need to stretch the pocket as well. If you tell players like be in the top 8 or top 4, don't you think that is one of the reasons why they are just participants, as you said?
Yeah, but it's very dangerous now to speak here about the pockets or how much players earn at Okahandja. Although we do know how much the highest get paid, but we cannot reveal it now. 100%. Probably the club will feel unfair for us to reveal. Yeah, if you want to win silverware,
yes,
it comes with investment. And when you talk about investment, we are not talking about the peanuts. We are talking about lots of money, because we have to get quality players, not quantity. The problem about clubs in Namibia, they go for quantity.
Yes.
For quantity, you just have numbers.
Yes.
You need quality to get the end product. So Okahandja has been long in the league now. They're one of the veterans now currently in the league, because they've been there for many years. But they just lack something there within. I don't know whether it's a mental thing with the players. Whoever player comes to Okahandja, they don't come there with a winning mentality. Guys, this season we are going to challenge for, let's say, you must have ambition, say we are going to challenge for a top 4, because that's a traditional thing in Europe. Say, top 4. The other season, top 3. The other season, top 2. Then the other one say, let's go for it. And this is what they are looking. Look at the body language of Okahandja players. For me, when I look at them, I look around and say, are these players really have ambitions?
But the thing is, the objectives are set by the club. If the club tells you like, okay guys, just go in and enjoy the league for the rest of the season, it means like any position is good as long as it's not in the red, isn't it?
Yeah, and so far Okahandja have done very well in the past seasons. It's one team that is always in the surrounding, trying to spoil the party for the other teams that are fighting for the title. And this is also what they are trying to do now. When you also look a little bit against Nampol, Nampol, I think they studied Okahandja, how they are playing. They know Okahandja is also very dangerous. Take nothing away. And this is a team that suffered nearly 3 weeks ago at home They suffered against Chula Chula in KK Palace, which
yes.
against KK Palace, obviously that was the shocking of the weekend. That weekend when they lost, a team that is in the bottom is struggling. But probably maybe things are going to change. As I just say, Ru probably is going. I will not be surprised if we see 1 or 2 players coming in the second half, whether it will be in the midfield or it's going to be up front. Yeah. So, but for Nampol, they have to keep it the way they are. For me, because I don't think fortune is going to change a lot, unless if he maybe see that okay, Okahandja now trying to have more of the ball, more of the position. That's when he can say, okay, let me take A and B out and change. But so far so good for Nampol.
And just a quick one, the Women's Super League. What's happening there?
Yeah, we earlier the game UNAM versus Okahandja. One of the games that I was surprised from UNAM winning at the last minute, which for me is unusual of them against the Okahandja team that really win matches, but they are only good at drawing matches, as they did last weekend. They drew 3-3. Yeah, and today it was like, I don't think Coach Simbanda was really happy with the performance of her team, because it was like the players didn't know what to do. Okahandja was all over them, and that's why they considered a penalty. It was lazy defending, because when you are in the box, you don't take out your feet out when the player is oncoming. You have to pull it immediately out, because I knew then you take the attacking player on the side, so that you force the player to use her left, because he's a right-footed player. So what they did, the player was so lazy to look at. But on the other hand, again, there's also some matches that took place. I was also not there. The one at Ongos, the reigning champions, they demolished V-Power 5-0. It's no surprise. And another title contender, African Stars Queens from Ongwediva, beating Namib Daughters in Swakop 4-0. That's not it's something that really shocked me, to be honest. But they're in the title race as we speak now. I think we have about 5 teams in the title race this season. Take nothing away from Junior Athletics, although they have a slow start to the season. But as the season goes, I see them challenging for that league as well, and they'll always be there. UNAM, it will be the same issue. Nampol, we all know how good they are. We have seen them. They lost last weekend, their first loss. Yes. So as we speak now, I think we only have like 2 teams that are unbeaten, Ongos and Beauties. They're the only team that are unbeaten. So, and tomorrow Okahandja, they're playing against Ongos. Hopefully it's not going to be a demolishing for Okahandja girls. And they've made a record is set. Their striker Tamara Angula, 15-year-old, is the first player to be called up for under 17, under 20, and the national team in the same year, which is a history in the making in our football. No player have ever been called up for 3 different national teams